When a person's being asked a question, it raises a little door in the brain that says, I need to be careful about the answer. There's a tactic that all intelligence operatives learn, and it's called elicitation. You use statements instead of questions to get the most powerful information from other people. When a person's being asked a question, it raises a little door in the brain that says, I need to be careful about the answer. If you're responding to a statement, your brain does not have that little security guard that comes out. And so as a light example, let's just imagine you and me took an Uber to get here. And let's imagine you and me we're going to take an Uber back after this. We get into that Uber and I say, I just read online that Uber drivers were rated the number one job satisfaction of all the jobs in the country. And I just said a statement, right? Mm-hmm. And he's going to turn around and go, what? Where did you see this? So that starts a conversation. And then he says, no, it's really bad. I do this, and they take the money and this and this. And then I do disbelief. This is another technique. Disbelief says, no way. There's no way that company would treat you like that. He goes, oh yeah, you will never guess what happened just a couple of weeks ago. And then he just kind of goes into this deep story that he would never tell another client. Who does he tell these stories to? Friends. I've made his brain start behaving in friend mode, and I haven't even asked any questions yet. And then let's say he goes into a story, and then I say, my neighbor's daughter started driving for Uber, and she said she saw the wildest things happen in her backseat. And then you're going to hear a story again. And I have not asked any questions. So a different way to do this is called quotes, facts, and figures. And you deliberately say, I saw a YouTube video, read an article, did something that said X, Y, and Z, and it triggers a need in the human brain that's almost irresistible, and it's called the need to correct the record. I need to set the record straight. And the next way we do this is just making what's called a provocative statement. So let's say I ask you what you do for a living, and you say, well, I make YouTube videos, and now I'm starting this new podcast thing, and it's been interesting. It's been a good career change. And I say, wow, YouTube, that has got to be challenging. And then it starts coming out. It's like people can't resist. And then let's say you said, well, yeah, it's challenging. We did this, and monetizing and YouTube language and whatever else. And I said, I cannot imagine what that is. That's got to be really stressful. Probably keeps you up at night. And then when I'm editing videos, and then let's say you just talked about editing a video. And I said, editing videos. And then you would keep talking.
Elicitation works because of one simple fact about human psychology. People love to talk about themselves. According to psychology, self-disclosure, the act of revealing personal information, triggers the same pleasure centers in the brain as food or money. Neuroscientists found that talking about ourselves activates the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine. That means when someone feels listened to, they want to keep talking. Elicitation uses that natural tendency, but strategically. Instead of asking, what's your salary? An expert might say, I heard your company pays really well for that role. And the other person almost automatically might reply, well, not that much, actually. That's elicitation in action, a question hidden inside a statement, a piece of information revealed voluntarily. Elicitation works because of a mix of cognitive biases and social norms. The norm of reciprocity. When someone shares something, we feel compelled to share back. The need for social validation. We unconsciously want to prove we're competent or knowledgeable. The politeness principle. We avoid breaking conversational harmony, even if it means revealing more than we intended.